Our partnership with Rainier Scholars is truly that. It's a partnership. It's not a business exchange. We come together, we each have assets, we each have gifts, we each have strengths, and we each have areas of needs. And so when we thought about what was needed for us in Tacoma, this idea of this proven, trusted partnership with Rainier Scholars to do what? To come meet with our kids, provide extra supports, provide guidance, provide leadership, provide specific training. It was a no-brainer for us. Why would we not partner with Rainier Scholars?
We have a great working arrangement with Rainier Scholars where we will promise to fully meet the need of the students who come to us out of the Rainier Scholars program. And it's brought to us some of the most talented students from underserved communities in this region, and they've done exceptionally well. There's such a great reciprocity in this relationship between Seattle University and Rainier Scholars, and what we gain is just an amazing cohort of students who are going to go off and do fabulous things and make us proud, and a way to live out our mission with this community of Rainier Scholars who come to us. And the numbers have been growing every year, and they become, like I said, they become great campus leaders, and they will become great alumni and go off and do wonderful things in their communities.
I decided to partner with Rainier Scholars at this time because why wouldn't I? I worked for Rainier Scholars for 6 years, I believe, and I understood the mission. I knew how the institution lived it, and when I stepped foot in LW, it just made sense. Our missions align, how we view people aligns, how we think, help, and support aligns. We are not helping kids. We are allowing them to see their full potential.
Relationships are tough. They take work, they take vulnerability, they take intentionality. My dream and hope, and why I'm so excited about this venture, this partnership with Rainier Scholars, is I know they're committed. I know that they're not going to take their ball and go. I know that every day Rainier Scholars is going to come in and grind with TPS, grind with our families, grind with our neighborhoods to say, we can do better. We can provide more supports. We can support each child every day in Tacoma.
Rainier Scholars is invested in getting it right as much as possible, the same way LW is invested in getting it right as much as possible, always at the benefit of the student before the institution. We do this because we love kids, because we believe that they matter, because we believe that they're the future, and that, you know, all the change that we want to see in the world is not going to happen with my generation, it's going to happen with theirs. And so if we don't invest in them, if we don't make the pivots that we need to make as adults or educative environments, doesn't matter where they go to school.
Educational inequity is one of the great vectors for broader forms of inequity in our society, and the needs of students of color, and especially low-income students of color, go beyond just sort of things you can deliver in the classroom. And so Rainier Scholars' kind of holistic approach to supporting these students through their educational experience is just exemplary of the kinds of solutions that we're going to need if we're going to make headway. I think the way that we have impact through these kinds of programs is by demonstrating how success can happen and becoming a model for other initiatives.